Hey everyone, welcome to Digital Publishing 1, ARTC 1313. This is your orientation video. I'm doing it for the, you'll see over here, this is the day class, but my day and online classes are exactly the same, the way they're laid out, so I'm just doing one tutorial. When you first come into Blackboard, you'll see that there's a home page. Next, you'll see that the syllabus. Blackboard's going a little slow today. This class is from 1 to 2 on Mondays and Wednesdays. For my online students, I just want to make sure that you guys know you can come to my day class. If you're a student with me, whether it's online or day, feel free to come in if you're having trouble. I encourage it. So if you want to come in and sit on some lectures, it's from Mondays and Wednesdays, 1 to 2. And it's located in L117 at Eastville College. To get to the lessons of the book, it's Adobe InDesign, Creative Cloud, Classroom and Book. There's the ISBN number. If you go to Peach Pit online, you have a place where you can insert the ISBN number or the name of the book, and it's going to give you options for lessons and updates. All your lessons, each book is broken down into several lessons. Each lesson from the book, like lesson 1, 2, 3, those are what you're going to turn into me. For each week. So if you go to weekly lessons, okay, scroll down and you'll see week 1. Okay, there's nothing really to turn in during week 1 because I know sometimes it's hard to get the book in time, so all you're going to do is post the discussion board. In week 2, there will be something that you're going to turn in. It's going to be lesson 2 from the book. Here's some links to some videos. It's going to help you complete the lesson. If you click on week 2, remember you got to click on the text that says week 2. Okay, you can see it's due September 7th. Okay, these are all going to be due on Sunday. For the projects and the lessons, so it allows you the weekend to get the job done. When you're done creating the InDesign document, you can click Browse My Computer. It's kind of like sending an email. And you're going to find the files to upload. Okay, so your guys' files are going to be zipped files. So this file right here, so everything you upload is going to be zipped because you have to package InDesign files. You can't just send me, like you can't just say save and send me the InDesign file. It all has to be packaged. When you locate that zip file, I would create like a new folder on your desktop or on like the hard drive for all of your files that you're going to do this semester. You'd hit open. Excuse me. Some of these files can be kind of big too, so just get ready that it might take a little while. And when you've found the file, you would hit submit, and that's going to upload it to the gradebook. That way I can grade it. So if you're kind of wondering what I'm talking about when I'm talking about packaging and zipping a file, okay, if you go to video tutorials, you'll see a lot of tutorials that are going to help you guys out. So I want you guys to watch this, how InDesign works. It's going to show you how InDesign works and why we have to package and zipped files. Right underneath that is another tutorial I created on how to package a file. So watch these. You're going to watch these first. Do that during the first week. And then there's several other tutorials that'll help you out throughout the semester. So you can watch these on your own time. Semester projects is kind of the same way. Okay, so project 1 is due September 14th. This year, each year we do a common book for the whole campus to read. I'm not expecting you guys to read the whole book, but this year's book is The Illustrated Man. I would suggest you read it. It's a really good book. It's by Ray Bradbury. He's a sci-fi writer. But what I've done is that I want you guys to create a promotional flyer based on one of the short stories, The Veld, and that one I have a summary of the story that you guys can read and then create it. Say, I don't want any photographs or stolen images from the web on this assignment. You're just going to use the tools and type in InDesign to create this. So if you click on project 1 here, okay, it's going to tell you everything that you need to know. Here's this PDF file. This PDF file, if you click on it and open it, okay, it's going to tell you a lot about the story. It's going to tell you about the characters. It's basically a synopsis of this story. It isn't the entire story, but you can get enough information about Ray Bradbury and the story itself. This is summary and analysis on it. So take this information and create a promotional flyer. It talks about the characters. And as a graphic designer, this is kind of what you do. You just have an overview of something that someone wants you to design, and then you have to create the design based on that. Okay? So, the Illustrated Man promo flyer. Okay, it's just kind of like, hey, this is the book that Eastfield is going to be for the common book, and these are flyers you'd put around campus to get people interested in reading the book. So go through, and here's the criteria. Click on this. Okay, you'll see when it's due. It's worth 100 points. Same thing as before. Browse my computer like an email and locate the file, which will be a zipped file. Remember to watch those videos on how to package and zip files for InDesign. And then you'd find the zipped file and open and then submit it. Okay, so course documents. Okay, so you have different principles of design, how to package, zipping, shortcuts, installing fonts, okay, character style examples, proofreader marks, pen tool, so you get to know the pen tool a little bit more, how to package books, and how to perform bleeds on letter forms. Okay, so there's lots of information to go through. InDesign is a very complicated program. It's not as easy as Photoshop or Illustrator to learn. If you guys need help during the semester, always remember that best way to contact me is through email. I'm always running around in my classes, so you can call, but I would just email. It's going to be a lot quicker. So you can go through each chapter. It's going to be worth 10 points. Each project, 100 points, a total of 400 points. You can miss a few chapters, and it's not going to hurt your grade too much. You miss one of these projects, though, it's going to really hurt your grade. It'll probably take you down a letter. Okay. Deadline policy. Okay. Weekly lessons will not be accepted after the deadline. If you miss the deadline for a weekly lesson, it's a 0. Okay. So that's why during the first week, I know you guys are going to have trouble getting your books, but after that, you have to turn those in before the deadline or they won't be accepted. Projects, you have up to 5 days after the due date to turn it in. However, it's 10 points per day. So 5 days, the best you're going to get is 50 points. Now that is better than nothing, but 50 points is still a failing grade. So after those 5 days, it'll be a 0. If you think something's going to happen, you cannot turn it in, you need to let me know before the deadline. If you wait until after the deadline to turn something in, it won't be accepted. So you have to kind of think in advance whether or not you'll be able to complete the assignment. So during the first week, go to the discussion board. Okay, so you click first week of class. And don't be surprised the Blackboard is going as slow for you as it is for me this week. So, create a thread. You can be the first one. And the thread's basically like sending an email. Put the subject line, "Hi, this is Dave," and under the message kind of tell us why you're in the class, what do you hope to get out of it, that kind of stuff. And then you hit submit. That's how I certify my class. Once you've done the discussion board, that means you've actively participated in the course, and I can certify it. If you don't post the discussion board before the first week, I will certify the class and say that you've not been in attendance, and that could affect your financial aid. If you have any questions, remember to send me an email, and look forward to having a good semester. Thanks.